I'm not off the juice, baby, but I walk in a room and I'm stumbling. Loosen the noose, baby, what a man gotta do to get up in it. Cruise down Melrose at the top, down in the Astons. Tight like Velcro, we can talk about all of your passions and your fashion. We could fit a drink in the space on your passport. Driving to your...
Thanks for tuning in to my channel. This is Anthony King.
I'm Anthony King. I'm Anthony King.
I'm out here with my electric moped, my e-bike. This is the 2021 NQI GT model. This is the first year that this Chinese brand came to the United States. I fell in love with these traveling out in China. Everywhere I went, everybody was riding these e-bikes. So I ended up buying one of these when I was out in China. I liked it so much that I ended up looking up how I could buy these in the United States. This is actually one of the only brands that's available in the United States. The reason I chose to go with the Chinese brand is because 99% of all e-bikes are made in China and India. They're mass produced and they're selling hundreds of thousands of units. So anytime, you know, that something new comes out, they work out the kinks in the first few years and they start to perfect what they're doing. So I feel like reliability, buying something made in China or in India when it comes to e-bikes is actually more reliable than buying something from the United States. This bike actually has a dual battery, so it can actually travel much farther. It has a battery under the seat. The charging port is also under the seat. And then down here underneath where you'd put your feet, there's a whole nother battery down there. I can actually use this e-bike and I can drive to work. It's about a 13-mile trip. So it's about probably 30 miles a day, no problem. And I'm pushing it to like its top speed. I think they say that these can go like 45. I've gotten it up to 49. This bike is actually in kilometers, not in miles. The 2022 new bikes are actually in miles and don't have kilometers. So I use these bikes now to make videos for the channel. You'll see me on them all the time. But as soon as you turn it on, it's got like 3 different modes. Your low gear e-save goes up to about 20 kilometers per hour. The dynamic mode will go up to, I think it's 47 to 49 kilometers. And then the sport mode goes into like 79 to 82 kilometers per hour. But this bike actually has blinkers, hazard lights, it has brights, has a horn. And then, you know, like when you turn on the bike, the actual light itself, like the headlight is actually on. So yeah, these bikes, they're pretty sharp. And to be honest, like they're extremely fun to drive. I love riding these things. I'm to the point I would rather ride this bike than drive a car. And I have a couple cars. I have it registered, you know. So I got insurance for this thing. For an entire year, it cost me like $107. So the amount of money that you can save riding one of these bikes will probably pay for the bike. I got this one used down at, I took a trip down to LA because it only had like 120 kilometers on it, which is about 75 miles. So basically, these bikes will go for about $5,500 to $6,000, brand new. So basically, I bought a brand new bike for half the price, and they just put a, you know, the United States is putting tariffs on everything coming in from China, especially the e-vehicles. So I've heard that the price on these bikes is actually even going to go up a little bit more, but you know, the amount of money I'll save driving this bike for 1 year, driving to work and, you know, just around town, like when I need to like go to the grocery store or whatever, it's going to pay for itself in a year. Just the amount of money I'll save on insurance, car maintenance, car repairs, gas. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, super fun to drive, but also like cost savings for sure. And then in my case, you know, like I've decided like I'm gonna turn this into like making videos and traveling and, you know, doing the channel with it. So yeah, it's great. So I'm gonna get set up and we're gonna go for a ride.
Like Velcro, we can talk about all of your passions and your fashion. We could fit a drink in the space on your passport. Driving to your place with the brakes on the dashboard. Straight to the jeweler from the bank back, boy. I can get you anything you need if you ask for it. See, I don't wanna be what you could have said. F-R-E-N-D-S. Don't go take that chance, to mama. Spin around, drop to your dance, to mama. Bottle in the booth, get the check, get aroma. Beat it up, got the in a coma. I don't understand how you moving that way. Giving you my all, hero day or for the day. Purple city tough, yeah, you could've had a V8. Shorty, I'm all you need, yeah, but I'm gonna lose my self-control. I'm not off the juice, baby, but I walk in the room and I'm stumbling. Loosen the noose, baby, what a man gotta do to get up in it. Cruise down Melrose with the top down in the Aston. Tight like Velcro, we can talk about all of your passions and your fashion. We could fit a drink in the space on your passport. Driving to your place with the brakes on the dashboard. Straight to the jeweler from the bank back, boy. I can get you anything you need if you ask for it. Every time I'm dropping the top on the acid, swear my heart is colder. Show me that love and we get to romance it. Can't deny that I'm coming over. Know you put the work in, buy you a Birkin, I'm certain you're my Cinderella. No, it's not perfect beyond the curtain, but baby, when you drip down in my gel, feel some type of way. You give me the time of day. I don't need no space, I don't need to imitate. Show you the finer things, couldn't give less of a fuck what they say. No, I mean what I say, ain't no need to hesitate. I'm not off the juice, baby, but I walk in the room and I'm stumbling. Loosen the noose, baby, what a man gotta do to get up in it. Cruise down Melrose with the top down in the Aston. Tight like Velcro, we can talk about all of your passions and your fashion. We could fit a drink in the space on your passport. Driving to your place with the brakes on the dashboard. Straight to the jeweler from the bank back, boy. I can get you anything you need if you ask for